So why didn't you go? I love these kind of judgy comments that don't really understand what's the situation. When this particular comment has to do with when I handed my wife the car keys so she needed something else for the dinner that she was making. She was missing like some butter or something, and she had dinner on the stove. I had just walked in the door. I was tired. I'd probably driven a couple 100 miles that day as part of my insurance brokerage. Unfortunately, we didn't see her again. I didn't see her again till the following day when I picked her up at jail because she ended up getting a DUI that night. People say, well, why did you hand her the car keys? Well, you have to understand there's more to the story to that, and you have to develop some kind of trust. There's more working parts to the story, so let's continue the conversation. And this ended up being a very unfortunate incident because I was trying to develop trust with Amanda. She had just gotten out of a rehab maybe a week beforehand, and I was trying to develop some kind of trust. I mean, if you can't let her go for 10 minutes to go pick up a stick of butter at the local grocery store and come home, if you can't even do that, then there is nothing. There's nothing there. And unfortunately, that little faith that I was trying to attempt at building, it failed miserably, and it became really the definition of the rest of her life. You just have to double down on not trusting it. Again, these are all, between the cause and effect. This is just the effect of, the mental health disease of alcohol use disorder. And unfortunately, she ended up going to a local CVS. She bought 2 bottles of 1.75 liters of wine. She drank one of them sitting in the parking lot, and she was halfway through the second one. For some reason, she decided, I don't know, maybe she's trying to drive home, but by then it was hours and hours later, and she almost ran over a couple people behind her, and she was wobbling all over the road, apparently. I mean, I get secondhand information from the people who were there, and she hit a divider. This was a rental car that I had at the time. So, unfortunately, she never made it to get her stick of butter because by 1 o'clock in the morning, she had already been arrested, smashed up a brand new rental car, and I had no idea where she was. Terrifying time. But why didn't I go? Because you have to have some degree of trust. You have to try and build some degree of trust. And if you can't even do that, well, there's absolutely no point in being in that type of a relationship. And after this incident, I realized this. She actually passed away probably 18 months after this particular incident. And it's just horrible for everyone involved. This is cause and effect, and this is the effect of years and years of alcohol use disorder and alcohol abuse and addiction, unfortunately. And again, I hope this is used as a educational tool, because you can't sit there and point fingers at family members when they're trying their best. I'm not talking about my situation, but any situation that you come across in the real world, in life. You can't judge the actions of other people when they're trying to help and deal with the situation the only way they know how, or the only way that they can. And I hope that makes sense. And again, if you're ready to work with me one-on-one, I've helped thousands of alcoholics and their families. Please click on the link above. Schedule a breakthrough call. The call is free. We'll go over what's going on with you and your family, and then we'll set up a game plan and a roadmap to get you to sustainable sobriety, as well as educate and help your family with who are suffering alongside you. And again, please like, share, and comment. And again, we also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism, which has become a very good support group. And again, thank you for listening.